Hey everybody, welcome to Wide Family Farm. I am going to show you things that we are doing in our greenhouse that's going to help us out. We are new to the greenhouse thing and we didn't really know a whole lot. I knew we needed one and we built one last fall. And so we are still trying to figure things out, the ventilation, the heat, and all of that. So here are some things that you probably didn't know when building a hothouse. And here we go. Number one is you need some kind of outlet. So that's what we did in here, is my husband built a outlet that you can unplug. And that was one of the major things that we needed out here. So we have an outlet and a cord going to our garage for electricity out here because we don't have any electricity. We have number two, it gets cold here at night. So we bought this outlet here, and this turns on the heat when it gets to 32 degrees. So if it gets below freezing, we will have this outlet here that will turn on our heater. Another thing that we have discovered that was a major pain in the butt is this chicken wire here. We will never use chicken wire. I mean, basically it's not good for anything unless it's decoration. I'll tell you the truth. So we put this chicken wire here thinking, oh, it'll make us a nice shelving. It didn't. So we ended up using cattle panel, cut it down, and we use that instead of the chicken wire, and it holds all of our trays perfectly, absolutely perfectly. Another thing that you will need for your greenhouse that a lot of people don't think about is shade cloth. Especially this time of year, it gets so hot in here. It is a greenhouse, it's supposed to get hot, but not too hot for your plants, right? So the sun usually comes from that down in that direction right here, and it just blasts in here. So we got the shade cloth and it has helped tremendously in here. I don't think I've ever seen it above 80 degrees in here. So that's a good thing. Another thing which we have not done yet is we have not purchased a box fan. So I am going to purchase a box fan and I'm going to put it in the back here, I think, for the window. Another major thing you've got to think about is how are you going to vent your greenhouse? How are you going to do that? So you can cut holes in your greenhouse, but then you have to, like here, or you can drop your plastic all the way down and then raise it back up, do all that. Or we have here is the automatic window opener. So once it hits 70 degrees, there's oil in the back of this window opener here. Once it hits 70 degrees, it automatically pushes open the window for us. So that is a really good thing. Anything that's automatic that can help you out on the homestead is like number one in my book. I have already a automatic chicken door opener and it has saved me a lot because I am not, anybody that knows me knows that I'm not an early riser. So I basically depend on these things to help me out. Sometimes they fail. I know I've had a couple instances with my automatic chicken door opener where it doesn't open because it's too cold, stuff like that. But for the most part, it has worked. So that's what we got going on in our greenhouse. And these are the things that you have to think about when you have a greenhouse because you don't want it too hot in here. We had a major issue. This is our broccoli and our cauliflower and stuff, and it completely got burned out. There's just a couple left. So that's okay because we can have 2 seasons of it, spring and fall, and we prefer to grow this kind of stuff in the fall anyway. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But however, if you plan on having this stuff in the spring, you just have to watch your temperatures in your greenhouse because it can get too hot and fry them out. So those were just basically some tips that I have for you when you start your own greenhouse, because there's things that we didn't know. And, you know, you live and you learn, sometimes you learn the hard way when you kill off all your seedlings, though we haven't killed them off yet. I plan on moving some stuff out here, and it scares me a little bit because of the instances we had. It does scare me a little bit, but we got to move them out. We don't have room for everything. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you next video.